Wonderful. We will go on to the third and final question for our candidates, starting with David. David, if elected BCSGA President, you will lead 12 senators, 6 executive officers, 5 judiciary officers, and various supportive staff and officers, which of whom will have a unique perspective on campus life. How do you plan to pursue your vision of the college's future while collaborating with the visions of your BCSGA team?
All right, so if I were to win, I would, I guess, be the inspirational leader to 25 people, roughly? Sure. Okay, 25 people and an office there that helps make this sector building work. As far as how would I consider what they want to do as individuals and compared with my greater idea, I don't know. I got no problem. Do it however you guys want. More power to you. But what I will say is that there is a lot of ability here at this school that can be, I guess, tapped, pushed in a different direction for a larger purpose. And I don't know, I kind of a lark coming out here and running for president, but I would say that if I am president, I will definitely push in a different direction, and sometimes I really don't need to have the other 25 people pushing in the same direction as I'm going. I would expect them to push for what they are supposed to be pushing for. Just a lot more support behind them with a larger background noise, not just students at a small community college that's in a Kern County that's currently going broke. I don't know. Sometimes my answers are a little bit short and awkward, and I apologize for that. And I just want to say at the very end, thank you, and you guys are students, and that's what life's about, is getting an education and hopefully going on vacation to enjoy the knowledge that you've learned. So whoever wins, however this goes in the future, I just want to say thank you and enjoy your educational experience, because when it's over, if you're lucky, you get to work for the rest of your life. All right, thank you and have a good day.
Thank you. Next will be Jacob. If elected the next BCSGA president, you will leave 12 senators, 6 executive officers, 5 judiciary officers, and various support officers and staff, each of whom will have a unique perspective on campus. How do you plan to pursue your vision of the college's future while collaborating with the visions of your BCSGA team?
First of all, the SGA cabinet, as president, it would be my ultimate priority to begin to set goals that will establish our vision. And one thing I can guarantee is that this vision will be great. And if you truly desire change here at BC and want to have a more lively and fun campus, vote for whoever you believe is going to achieve that goal. But second, the SGA cabinet will definitely be, its main priority would be to communicate. In my letter of intent, I stated that I will do my best to achieve the student body's voice. It's not about SGA. We don't have the power. The students have the power. It is your voice that gives us power. It's our job to provide and be lobbyists for the students. And as president, my major goal would be to promote communication. Every member, every senator and member of the SGA cabinet will definitely be an activist in communication. I would encourage and motivate every person on SGA, and not just SGA, but the students, to be lively in communication, communicate with each other. And like I said earlier, if you get this idea to make a club and start a new thing here on campus, that's what we're here for. We're here to fund you and help you achieve your goals. And what I'd like to close with is, I will promise you that our SGA will make a large impact. Like I mentioned in my opening statement, we will be a trendsetter college. People will view us and say, wow, that is my goal, to communicate with the students, to develop a true, honest, and real opinion of what every scholar here at BC desires. Thank you.
Thank you. Colton? Next up. Colton, if elected the next BCSGA president, you will lead 12 senators, 6 executive officers, 5 judiciary officers, and various support staff and officers, each of whom will have a unique perspective on campus life. How do you plan to pursue your vision of the college's future while collaborating with the visions of your BCSGA team?
Well, that's a great question, and that's a question that anyone in a leadership role has to face and understand how to properly control the situation. Anyways, first of all, I want to thank all of you guys out here. You may be just eating or whatever, but it's you guys that are listening to us that is really driving the school spirit. The way that I'm going to, what I'm going to do as president is I'm going to set the agenda. I'm going to set timelines that make our goals practical and make them happen, make them come true. And I think that's the most important goal as a leader, and most important quality is to be able to set the agenda and know when it's time to do business and when it's time to play around. And I can tell you, as a mechanical engineering major, I'm very involved in everything, and I don't have a spare minute, but I want to be your president, and I want to spend all my time being your president and being productive for the school in that sense. So, yeah, I've been talking all day. Thank you guys for being out here. I think I would be a great president. I want you to know that every idea that I have, every initiative and program has come from the student voice, the student body. I've been out here as a senator talking to everyone, and I have 2 pages of things that need to happen at the school, and I just want to set the timeline and set the agenda that allows for every one of these things to happen. Whether it's this year, whether it's next year, I know that we're going to achieve at least three big major changes next year. But I mean, we're gonna set the agenda for the next year and the year after that, and for each student government organization to follow in the same footsteps of change and setting agendas and timelines and making sure things get done. And I'm a man of business and of taking care of business and being productive. So thank you guys.
Thank you. Next, Reginal. Reg, if elected the next BCSGA president, you will lead 12 senators, 6 executive officers, 5 judiciary officers, and various support officers and staff, each of whom will have a unique perspective on campus life. How do you plan to pursue your vision of the college's future while collaborating with the visions of BCSGA team?
Well, let's see here. My vision of SGA is helping to unite the students and the groups of Bakersfield College. And figuring out what each officer wants to do will obviously be part of that. And then we can create a 3 to 5 or 10-year plan so that not only what we do, but we can make lasting effects in the future as well. And that's it.
Okay, thank you. Clayton. Clayton, if elected the next BCSGA president, you will lead 12 senators, 6 executive officers, 5 judiciary officers, and various support staff and officers, each of whom will have a unique perspective on campus life. How do you plan to pursue your vision of college's future while collaborating with the visions of BCSGA's team?
As president, it's my job to set the agenda and the tone of what we're going to accomplish this year, and to give my senators and other exec board members the opportunity to accomplish that. But I believe the one that you're supposed to listen to the most is the students. The students, you guys drive where we go. You guys tell us what you want in the school. And the voice of who talks to you guys the most is supposed to be the senators. So the senators are the ones that are bringing this back to us and telling us what you guys want and what you guys feel that is necessary here at BC. And it's my job to do the best that I can, talking to you guys as well, but also, like I said earlier, being the liaison between you guys and the administration to really get what you guys want, or to make that possible here at BC. So, thank you.